Hello historians, welcome back to another Documenting History, where our purpose is to record history for future generations by commuting to work, listening to 1010 Winds in the New York Metropolitan area, and uploading the recorded footage. For many years, I would listen to 1010 Winds on my commute to work, regardless of where I'm working. For the past couple of years, I've been recording history on my main channel and decided to start this channel only for recording history. On my other channel, we have a lot of Paterson videos, a lot of driving tours and such. But this channel is dedicated to recording history. So if you're a subscriber, you are considered a historian on my channel. So if you would like to be a historian, make sure to subscribe and like and share this video and be part of this mission to record history for future generations as we head over to Railroad Avenue, or East Railway, Railway Avenue in Paterson, New Jersey, as we record history. So I do have a little bit of time before I have to go to work, so let's get you in with some of the news and see what's happening today, July 8th, 2024.
Steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand.
So we're right now on a commercial. We're on Pennsylvania Avenue in Paterson, New Jersey. Recording history. So right now at the recording of this history, we have 4 subscribers, which is something that I didn't anticipate. This is not a very interesting video or a entertaining video, but I do believe it's important to record our history, and that's where you guys come in. My mission is to record history. Now, I didn't work last week. I was off. So there were no videos uploaded last week. So you'll see more than 7 days have gone by before I recorded a video.
Just a few minutes. Boeing will plead guilty to a charge of criminal fraud stemming from 2 737
and here's a little
crashes that killed.
Right there that says Free Palestine. Many of you know that at the recording of this video, there is a conflict in the Middle East between Israel and Palestine.
Including a more than $240 million fine or face a trial. Separate court filing. Attorneys for families of crash victims are opposing the plea deal.
Correspondent Chuck Severson. To take effect, the deal would require the approval of a federal judge. Officials in the Middle East and the U.S. say the 9-month-long Israeli offensive in Gaza has likely helped push Hamas to soften its demands for agreement on a ceasefire now. It also pushed Israeli protesters to block highways across the country yesterday in a day of disruption. They're calling for a ceasefire that could bring the hostages back home and the prime minister to step down. Benjamin Netanyahu reiterating that he would agree only to a temporary pause. The Gaza Health Ministry reports dozens of people were killed by Israeli strikes over the weekend on a UN-run school, a refugee camp, and other residential areas.
Israel said it had to go into Rafah because Hamas's 4 remaining battalions were hiding there, using tunnels connected to Egypt to smuggle in weapons. Israel's military claims it's killed more than 900 militants in the city, though it's also killed civilians.
Correspondent Holly Williams in Rafah. Winds News Time 6:49. Yesterday afternoon, 2 families got into a confrontation at Adventureland amusement park in East Farmingdale, resulting in a man being stabbed. He was taken by ambulance to an area hospital in serious condition. Police have 1 person in custody. An Adventureland spokesperson said for more than 60 years, they've been providing Long Island families with a convenient, affordable, and fun local destination. Safety and security, highest priority. They say any further comment on the incident will have to come from the Suffolk County Police Department. Chinese state media says leader Xi Jinping is calling on world powers to nudge Russia and Ukraine to resume talking directly. This comes after Russian missiles killed at least 20 more people and injured 50 across Ukraine. Meanwhile, a Ukrainian drone strike triggering explosions in western Russia.
A village in western Russia has been evacuated after a Ukrainian drone was shot down, setting fire to a nearby warehouse. The region's governor, Alexander Gusev, said the falling debris had triggered several explosions in the Voronezh area. A Ukrainian security official told the Associated Press a strike was carried out in Voronezh on a Russian warehouse storing ammunition. Speaking anonymously, they believe the facility was being used to supply weapons to Russian troops in Ukraine. No casualties have been reported. I'm Nayan Kim.
Wins News Time 6:50. Despite early indications of a right-wing surge, preliminary results from yesterday's parliamentary election in France suggest that a coalition of center-left parties could get the largest number of seats easily.
Leftist supporters gathered in central Paris last night to celebrate as the first exit polls predicted the far-right's dreams of taking power had been dashed.
We have to vote because I'm against all extreme positions.
The combined left is tipped to win the most votes, followed by President Macron's centrist alliance. The far right trailed in third. But no party has a majority, and Macron has his work cut out for him over the coming days to form a new government.
Correspondent Elaine Cobb. Nearly 3 years after the shooting death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins on the set of the movie Rust, Alec Baldwin's trial for felony involuntary manslaughter expected to start tomorrow in New Mexico. Baldwin was pointing a revolver at Hutchins during a rehearsal in October of 2021 when the gun went off, killing her, wounding the director, Joel Souza. If Baldwin is convicted unanimously by the jury, he could be sentenced to 18 months in prison. Wins News Time 6:51. Traffic and transit with Karen Stewart.
Well, unfortunately, it's still all about the Goethals Bridge right now. We have a vehicle fire, Staten Island bound, at the Goethals. That's why the New Jersey Turnpike's backed up to the 13 interchanges. At the Goethals, we have a vehicle fire with the left and center lanes blocked. You can try the Atbridge crossing instead. I know it's out of the way, believe me, but that's your alternate there. If you're heading out into the Hudson River, we've got a 45-minute wait inbound to the George Upper. 30 for the lower, though.
You're joining me while I drive in Paterson, New Jersey for a few minutes before I head off to work.
Then there's the Grand Central Parkway. We got an accident involving an overturned vehicle eastbound on the Grand Central near Jewel Avenue. The right and center lanes are blocked. We are jammed into Jewel.
If you're familiar with any of these streets, let me know in the comments below.
Main Street Casino Boulevard. Westbound Bell Parkway approaching the Verrazano Bridge, there is a crash involving a down pole. The right lane is blocked, and now the delays are going back to around Stillwell Avenue there. New Jersey doing pretty well, except for northbound 1 and 9 approaching 440. We got a missing manhole cover. The left and the center lanes are blocked. Mass transit is in very good condition. Our traffic report is sponsored by Optimum Business. From the Farmers Dog Traffic Center, fresh human-grade dog food delivered right to your door. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Get fast, secure internet for your business.
All right, guys, that was today's snippet of the news. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, documenting history is super important. And I thank you for joining me on this mission. Please like and subscribe. Become a historian on the channel. Share this mission and share the mission to record history and document it for future generations by sharing this video with friends, letting them know this channel exists so we can grow our historian base. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.